That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's who I am.
That's who I am.
I'll make no excuse.
No excuse.
For being who I am.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's who I am.
That's who I am.
Make no mistake. I know that I can.
And today we're going to talk about Microsoft Security Essentials. I recommend Microsoft Security Essentials as a free alternative to some of the pay virus scanners out there. Some of the pay ones you might have heard of, so there's McAfee, and good old Norton. It's on sale for $59 right now. We don't need to pay for those. In recent months, Microsoft has indeed come out with Microsoft Security Essentials, which is a great alternative to the pay virus scanners out there. So I'm going to show you how to install it, how to configure it, and exactly what to look for when it finds a problem. So let's begin. First, I'd like you to go to Google. And search for Microsoft Security Essentials. And 2011 is the current version, so we'll click that. And we'll click the top result here. So we want the Microsoft Security Essentials, so we'll click Free Download. Which brings us up to this site here. So it's at www.microsoft.com/en-ca/security_essentials default. But again, just search for it in Google and you're bound to find it easily. So click Download It Free Today. It'll bring up a white prompt. At the very bottom here, if you have Internet Explorer 9, it says, do you want to run or save the executable file to your computer? So we want to run it, so let's click Run. And the installation will begin. So it'll bring you to a window that says Welcome to the Microsoft Security Essentials Installation Wizard. So we'll want to click Next. There's the licensing terms here, so basically don't go and sell the program, and if someone's selling it to you, reject it because it should be free. Also, Microsoft is declaring here that they're not going to spy on you in the future with the program. So accept that. This window asks if you'd like to join the Customer Experience Improvement Program. So basically, if there's a problem that occurs or you have any suggestions, now's your chance to send in that information to Microsoft. But you can click No and the program will run just as well. So let's do that. Click Next. And if you don't have a firewall, if your firewall is not turned on, rather, then the program will automatically turn it on. So click Next. And now we're ready to install, so click Install. And it's now installed, so it gives you the option to scan the computer right away. I'd recommend you guys to do that, especially if you're switching over from another virus scanner. I should mention now that any other virus scanner should be removed beforehand, before you install this one. More virus scanners is not better in this case. So we will just turn off that radio button for now, because again we will not need to scan it because it's a fresh install Windows here. So click Finish. And now it's just searching for updates. And now the program's installing. Now, depending on your computer, this could take from 2 minutes to upwards of 10 minutes. Again, it's just depending upon your computer, its speed, and your internet connection. Microsoft Security Essentials, by the way, does work on Windows XP and Windows 7, as well as Windows Vista. I'm installing it right now on Windows 7. And we'll just cut away. Oh, we won't have to cut away. It's already finished installing. If it was something like McAfee or Norton, we'd be here for another 5 minutes, but Microsoft Security Essentials is a very good lightweight program. So now we have 4 tabs here. We have the Home tab, which gives you the selection of a quick scan, a full scan, or a custom scan. You'll be able to mouse over them and it'll tell you what they do. Essentially, a quick scan just scans over common areas that viruses are. A full scan scans over everything, and a custom scan scans areas that you specify. The Update tab, it'll show the last time it updated itself. You want to make sure that these are relatively current. If they're not, it'll turn red and notify you of such. The History tab, this tab will show you all the infections that you've had in the past or any problems that you've had. I should also mention now that if a virus did pop up, this is what it looks like. So the virus name will show up here, the alert level, the recommendation, and its status. I always recommend to try to remove the file, and if the file belongs to a program and it's an important file, then it's better to reinstall that one program than have to reinstall Windows. It will tell you a brief description of the virus here, and then your options down here, clean computer and apply actions. So most of the time just click clean computer. Again, the actions here is also the recommendations, so if you want to remove the file, click apply actions. And then there's of course the close button. So that window will pop up if you do come across problems, and it'll show up right down here. And then the final tab. All these settings are perfectly fine out of the box. I never change them. The only one that you might want to change for yourselves is the schedule scan. So just change these to a time and day where the computer is actually going to be on. But all these other things you can go through and change if you like, but again, I just keep them default settings. There will be settings such as what happens under different situations. Do you want the real protection to be going on? Any files you want not to be scanned, and so on. And Microsoft Security Essentials resides in the system tray here, into this little green house. If you see a little green house with a check mark in it rather than a red house with an X in it, then you're good to go. You just double click on it to bring up the interface. So again, a free little program that a lot of us technicians are loving. Lightweight, doesn't slow down your computer, and best of all, it's free. So guys, until next time, this has been Stan's Help Desk. I'll talk to you later.